Hey guys, Big John TV here. Got another Pitmaster 101 for you. Today we're talking barbecue chicken, but we're going to do it with the twist. It's going to be cheese-filled, bacon-wrapped chicken breasts. This recipe I'm going to show you I actually won a contest with a few years back, and the prize for that contest is the grill that I'm cooking on now. Most of the videos I do, it's on this grill, so it's kind of cool. I'm going to dump the coals now because they're ready, and then we're going to head inside and get the chicken prepped up, and then we're going to start cooking. So let me dump the coals here. As with most of my cooking, that the indirect method is going to be good for this style of cooking today. And let's go deal with chicken. Okay, so here we go. There's kind of a lot going on here on the board, and there's going to be several steps to this process, so bear with me. We'll get through it, and these are going to be awesome. I'm going to make the mix, the cheese stuffing for the chicken breast now. This is just about a stick of cream cheese. To that I'm going to add a cup of shredded sharp cheddar. It's about a quarter cup of a sliced red onion, diced red onion. We actually did build our own pizzas for dinner last night, and these are all leftovers from that. The cool thing about this recipe is that you can fill these with whatever you want. So the direction I'm going to go, you may want to go spicy. You want to add more or less or this or that. It's all up to you at that point. That was ground sausage, still, from the leftover pizza, right? So giving it a good mix. Getting everything incorporated well. I'll just finish off that sausage. If you had more bacon ready to go, it could go inside. Jalapenos would be a great addition to this. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside for now. And now I'm going to pound out a chicken breast. I'm going to take a thick Ziploc bag. I'm going to place the chicken, this is boneless, skinless chicken breast, into the package. Inside the Ziploc bag to keep it from splattering in the kitchen and making a big mess when I start to do this. You want it a nice even thickness all the way across, maybe a good quarter to half inch. The thinner the better for this, but you don't want to pound it till there's nothing left, So you find the thick spots that are still, and then like right here, it's a little bit sticking up still. You just give it a little bit more. All right, that looks good to me. Out of the bag now. Oh, see, that had a big blowout to it, but that's okay. I'll show you how to get around that. So now we're going to fill it with cheese. A nice big scoop right in the middle. Just like that. And now I'm going to roll it up. Just like a big burrito. Cool, right? So now, to finish that off, take a piece of bacon. I prefer thin cut bacon for this job. And as you can see, these are so big that was one piece and that didn't even go halfway. So, grab another piece. Grab yourself a couple toothpicks. Find a spot and secure it in there just to make sure things don't fall apart while we're grilling. Count how many toothpicks you put in. Try not to forget them. So there it is. That's it. I'm going to use some Loot and Booty Everything Rub. I found this at Bass Pro Shop. This is a competition team as well. I'll leave the link below. Not a sponsor, just something I use in my kitchen. And we're going to give it a light dusting. Just like that. That's it. Again, you can stuff these with anything you want. It doesn't matter. I've still got 5 chicken breasts left and a package of bacon. I'm going to hammer the rest of these out, and I'll get back to you once they're all done. Alright, finishing up the last one here. Just wrap it up. Light dusting of the rub. It's going to have so much flavor on the inside, and with that bacon, you don't need too much else. Alright, just like that. So we're going to head outside and hit the grill. Alright, before the meat goes on, quick little scrub. It's good. And then I'm going to load the chicken in. And as always, off of the heat. We're not directly over the coals for this style of cooking. These are going to need to take some time to cook throughout the center. I'm going to add 1 chunk of apple wood right into the coals. And as soon as it starts smoking and smoldering, I'm going to shut the lid. Alright, we'll come back in about a half hour, check the temperature. Okay, been about 30 minutes. Coming back out, these look great. I'm going to take the temperature real quick. I'll find the thickest one. Instant read. About 130. 165 is a safe temperature for chicken, so I'm going to go to about 155, 160 to pull them off, let them rest from there. At this point, I don't need to add sauce because these are going to have enough flavor on their own, but I'm going to just for fun. This is what I'm going to use today. This is Rob's Sweet and Tangy. I'll post the link below. Not a sponsor, but a really good product. He's got a great line of sauces and rubs, so check them out. Just going to do a little bit. Again, it doesn't need it. This is just for a little extra kick, a little extra zing. Give it a quick brush. All right. So I'm going to close the lid, probably going to go about 15 more minutes, let that sauce get set, get to that finishing temperature, and then they'll be ready to come in. Alright, all said and done in the house. They've rested. Temperature got to just about 160 before I pulled them out. It was about an hour and a half at 250-ish on the temperature. Again, you want to cook till the meat's done. Don't cook to a time, don't cook to... When the meat's done, it's done. That's when you need to be done cooking, when the meat's done. Don't overdo it. Don't say, oh, it's only been 20 minutes, or it's been 2 hours. If it's not done, it's not done. So let's get into one of them. We had a little blowout on this one. No big deal. Let me take this one. Let me show you what it looks on the inside. And we've got to find those toothpicks. I'll have to be careful because I don't remember how many on this one, but that's okay. Alright, all the toothpicks are out, and we're ready to slice. Let's take a look. See, now we're going to start getting into the cheese. You can see a little bit of a smoke ring on that. That looks awesome. Alright, so I'm going to get these on a plate. Just like that. And let's eat. All right, let's eat. So we pounded out the chicken. It was cheese, sausage, onions, wrapped in bacon, onto the pit, hour and a half-ish or so. 165 is finished. These came off just about 160, and then they're gonna rest, so they're safe to eat. You know, the funny part about this recipe here, I turned this in, like I said earlier, I turned this in at a contest. I won the grill that I just cooked it on. That was the prize for that event. There was a local restaurant owner at that event as a judge, a celebrity judge that day. Oddly enough, a week or two later after the event, we were at his restaurant, and the same exact item was on his menu. A little bit of a tweak to it, but I honestly feel like, yeah, he swiped it for me, but that's okay. So let's take a bite. You know, this end piece, I don't even need to cut it. That's awesome. A little bit of sweetness in the sauce really breaks through the richness of the cream cheese and the sausage. So many different directions you can go with this recipe. Yeah, these are awesome. So give it a try. Let me know if you do this recipe. Let me know what you put in yours. Let me know how it worked out for you. I'm going to finish eating this. It's dinner time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends. Big John TV. Thanks guys.